Hey everyone, welcome back to the Cakeman Entertainment, and today I'm going to be reacting to Game of Thrones Season 5, Episode 1. I have reacted to all of the first 4 seasons. You can check that link out above. Last season, obviously, I finished off, and I'm at the halfway point now of Game of Thrones. I did enjoy Season 4, it was pretty good. I still think... There's a bit of thunder going on now. Yeah, but Season 4 was pretty good, but I still think maybe Season 3 I enjoyed a bit more. After reflection, I think at the time I said Season 4 was pretty good, but I think after a bit of reflection, I think Season 3 was better for me so far. It's my favorite season, Season 3. We'll see how Season 5 goes. Yeah, I'm keen to get into it. I don't have much else to say. Before I get into it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll get into it now.
We should.
Not sure if I'm supposed to know who these two characters are, but I do not remember. I don't think we've seen them before, unless it's a flashback. Looks a bit like Cersei, actually, with the hairstyle. I'm not sure if it is or not. Just theorizing. Seems very much like a Cersei, actually. I really do think this is Cersei now. Or young Cersei.
And comes another. Younger. More beautiful.
Ah, so this is why she's so, like, precautious about Marjorie.
The king will have 20 children.
He'll be replaced by someone much younger and more beautiful. That could be a lot of people, to be honest, but at the moment it's Marjorie. I mean, Cersei would be happy that her father's dead, right? I believe. She didn't like her father at all. I don't think any of the children did. I wonder if Jaime knows that Tyrion did it.
Now our father is dead. And that little monster is out there.
Oh, she knows? How does she know? Oh shit, he's bearded up. It's a different Tyrion look. The Lannisters always go through like major physical appearance changes between seasons. Don't mind the beard on him, actually.
I cannot say I feel overly guilty about leaving you in that fucking sweat.
It's like to stuff you.
Yuck. Don't want to see that. Stop drinking, bro. You just vomited. Oh my god. You dumb idiot. I mean, he's just going through depression at this point. Oh, he just sleeps with the whore. That's like his comfort. I guess he never experienced that as a kid. He was just given up as a slave pretty much since birth. He's trying to feel comfort for the first time. Oh no!
They left it on the body.
They've never killed before.
It was only a matter of time, Your Grace.
Oh no, it's not him, okay, it is a different, yeah. I was wondering if they just like recast him or something, because they did that before with another person.
He did
It's a
not
new
risk
character?
his life fighting for his freedom so
Privately. They had something going on last season, or it seemed like they were going to.
Why do you come?
why would an Unsullied go to a brothel?
Because they don't have a thing down there. And so it is interesting. But we could see that they were just going there for comfort. To experience that, like, the feeling of touch. It doesn't have to be a sexual nature, just like the touch feel in general. I wonder what they've done with the wildlings, like the wildling leader, Mance. If they've killed him, tortured him, or just kept him in a prison for now. Alright, don't feel too much, Jon Snow. Before you know it, she's nabbed her clothes off. Okay. Okay. Truthful answer.
Good.
Why is she saying it like that? So he did want the wildlings. I was theorizing that in the last episode. I was wondering whether he's going to take the wildlings or
You
kill
want the
them.
wildlings? How much time do I have?
Nightfall.
Not
Go
long.
past this time of year.
Warrior who swings a sword like a girl with palsy. As for his skills, no promises.
Yeah, good luck with that. This guy seems useless.
And so far from here, even Cersei Lannister can't get her hands on you.
I wonder if he trusts her. That must be his weakness, though. I reckon. He trusts Sansa. Sansa might use that later to her advantage.
Deep shock to us all.
Assuming they're not going to get married anymore, because Tywin's not around to force that issue.
Deepest condolence.
Anyone anywhere?
I tempted you into our unnatural relations.
Oh yeah, she randomly did it with the cousin, yeah. That was a while ago, wasn't it? Wait, what?
There's one. I'm a different person
Oh,
now.
was he involved in that?
I found peace in the light of the sun.
This cousin killed Robert
They
Baratheon.
watch over all of us.
There are faster ways to kill yourself. Not for a coward. You are many things, my friend.
I killed my lover with my bare hands.
Compassion.
I never said you were perfect.
No one is in Westeros.
What is it you want exactly?
And inspire the people. A ruler loved by millions with a powerful army and the right family name.
There's only Daenerys Targaryen, right?
Who said anything about him?
Yeah, exactly. Right, she's a good balance between harsh and gentle.
You can stay
And
here
she has
at
dragons,
Vario's
so.
palace and drink yourself to death.
I drink myself to death on the road to Marine.
If you want. Where are her dragons right now? I was wondering in the last season whether she locked them up here to die or she just locked them up to be locked up. It looks like they're not dead. Woo! Jump scare!
Easy, easy.
Oh, they're bigger now. I mean, she did lock them up, so they would be pissed at her. They know she did it.
Afraid of looking afraid. Oh, I am.
But maybe if he bends the knee, they'll all like break up. They won't be 90 clans together anymore.
Can't understand why I won't enlist my people in a foreigner's war. There's no point.
I get both sides of the argument. It's very hard to choose a side here. But what will happen when he dies anyway, though? They'll still probably ask all of his people whether they want to be joined to them or burn. It's still gonna end with the same, like, it's still gonna end up the same way. There won't be any difference. Unless, no, Stannis will ask every single one of them, I reckon, like, you either join us or burn. Then he'll burn them one by one, or, because I don't think he'll just burn them all. They do have their own personal opinions and whatnot. I'm interested to see what Mance does here. I mean, it's Game of Thrones, come on. People usually die, there's no happy endings here. Very few. I do like how Mance, he still knows that every man fears death. He admitted that. But he's not going to break his morals, even for that fact. Wanted to put him out of his misery before he burned to death. That was season 5, episode 1 of Game of Thrones. Another pretty decent episode. I enjoyed that episode actually. It was good, well paced. We got a good bunch of stories in there. We got a bit more on Daenerys and how she's in the difficult part of ruling now. Actually, getting control isn't the hardest part. Keeping control is over your people. And she's struggling with that a little bit. She doesn't know whether to show more strength or more compassion. She's struggling with that balance, and people are telling her different things. Eventually, she went to her dragons to see how they're going, and they are not happy with her because she did lock them up. So they are, of course, remember that well. You can see it, and she's afraid of her own dragons right now. And her main dragon hasn't been seen in a long time now. We have no idea where he is. I'm sure he'll come back because they were lining him up to be her dragon. Let's be honest. Like it looked like that at least. That happened. Yeah, obviously we got a lot of Stannis in the Night's Watch. They're trying to negotiate with the wildlings, but at the end of the day, Mance couldn't break his morals. As much as he feared death and he feared his people struggling, he couldn't subject them to it's basically slavery once again. After freeing people, it's very hard to let go of that freedom. We're seeing that actually as a reoccurring theme, right? That's happening in Daenerys' side of things too, where Daenerys doesn't want to let go of the freedom of her people. Once you get that freedom, you don't want to let it go. It's as simple as that. It's so hard to get that freedom. And Mance didn't want to let it go either, and unfortunately he had to die. Jon Snow didn't like it. He really did not like watching that, so he put Mance out of his misery before he burned to death completely. You can see the wildlings were struggling looking at Mance there as well. And I'm not exactly sure what Stannis will do with the other wildlings now. Will he burn them all to death? I feel like he'll actually ask them one by one whether they'll join or not, because if he can even get a few of those fighters, wildlings are very impressive fighters, so he'll definitely want them. But the wildlings, I don't think will join. Or maybe a few of them will, but not many of them, because they don't like those people. Yeah, we know that for sure. And again, even the uniting of the 90 clans, that might break apart now that Mance is gone. That might be finished too. Then we got a bit more on Cersei and how King's Landing is dealing with Tyrion's death. Cersei does seem a little bit hurt there, actually, that Tyrion died. But her hatred for Tyrion is just evident. She again assumes he did it, and for once he actually did do this one. Jaime is not so sure. I don't know if Jaime believes that Tyrion did it or not. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Jaime always has had that soft spot for his brother, and it was really wholesome seeing them do that hug in the last episode. But yeah, I think Jaime will fight a few inner demons again, because all he has is Cersei now. And their relationship is very complicated. Yeah, and I think that's all we saw. Of course, we saw Tyrion as well. He's got a beard now. He's got a nice different look. He's very depressed. He's going through it. And obviously, so he killed his dad. He killed his love. Yeah, he doesn't really know what to do with himself except drink himself to death. And that's fair. That's very fair. Very valid. But Varys has suggested that they go see Daenerys and they help her get to the top of the throne. They don't want Stannis because he's too violent, and they don't want who's on it now? Tommen, right? Was his name? He's too soft, and he's not really a king. Let's be honest. He's just warming the throne for whoever the next one is. Yeah, there's a lot of stories, and they are sort of coming together a bit more now in season 5. The characters are overlapping a bit more, which I'm enjoying that. I feel like the stories are very segregated to begin with, and fair point that they were, because Westeros is a big place, but now they're slowly interconnecting those stories, and I feel like this season, and maybe season 6 as well, the stories will definitely overlap, characters will start to overlap a lot more, and the stories will start coming together. So yeah, I enjoyed that episode. If you're still here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.